Hey there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim with your next 3-day messages. Thank you for joining me. Let me know where you're watching from if you feel like it. That's always very interesting for me. And also, everybody else that reads the comments too. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's going good. Okay, so we're going to get next 3-day messages with the Tarot, the 108 Oracle, and we're going to start off with Kim Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck and her archetype deck. So spirit guides and angels, I do open up to you all so that we can get these messages for Pisces collective for their most high. Little tension in the neck area, a little tension. Pisces. Pisces. Wow. Oh. Well. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Clear my throat. Let me get some water and some coffee because we're doing the temperance thing. Hot and cold. All right. So I have the unseen, the riddle, and the king, which is like having the emperor energy out here. And that symbol is about unity, connection. Oh, that's on the riddle. Okay. And then the unseen card has to do with spirit and everything that is unseen, which, let's get realistic, that's almost like 90+% of everything. So there is an unseen mystery or riddle. It might be tied to you and being in the emperor energy. So it could be about strategy, action, taking charge, or feeling very powerful and in charge. It can be a person, if you are dealing with somebody that is like a emperor energy. It's like an Aries energy if that resonates with you. But I try not to get too hung up on the signs because we all have so many. But I just split it with Mars here. So that power energy, or standing in your power, being powerful, is important to this message for sure. Or spirit wanting you to know exactly how powerful you are. I don't know if you are into Enochian magic, or if you are if you have ties with like the angelic realm. There's certain seals that go with different angels, all kinds of angels. And I don't know, but I just always get that sense that something is sealed here, like your power, or that there's a connection here to some sort of angelic magic or mystery. And that sounds very specific for maybe a few of you all, is this Enochian stuff. I think his name was D. And Scott of... Okay, well, I don't know it, obviously. John D, I think. Supposedly a channel for... through, or having different angels channeled through him. This is a long time ago too. I mean, it's old stuff. Okay, I have Venus too. So I have Venus, Aphrodite, love, pleasure, copper, which is an element here on this card. You're talking about the communication, the heart space, but this is about feeling good. feeling good and in that love vibration. You also have a very similar energy, but it's bringing in a person, like another soul here. So the androgen card is when there's something that it's being brought together for the purpose of creating something maybe completely brand new here that has no name yet, and also like night and day energies. And you see how the spider is just, there's a lot of things going on, but there's a spider dropping down too, hasn't yet weaved its web. So there's like there is something to be created. I feel like it would be prosperous with the spider analogy here too. Connections, prosperity. So the blue rose also might be significant to you. It looks like a red crane on that card too, but it's definitely like saying something about coming together with another person. And then the rainbows, the promise of a good future, a happy future. So I have the Uranus card, or Uranus, I mean, however people pronounce it. But it has this bolt of lightning coming down. So it is associated with drastic change, like drastic change. It's also, there's a link or a tie to having like a burst of brilliance, like an idea or something, like the firefly energy is coming through with that. Like an invention, innovative. I think it has to do with a connection too. Like when the two come together, there is some sort of energy here to create something. So the unseen, the spirit realm, is really helping to pull something together here for you. And you're going to love it. And you're going to love it with Venus. Let's just do it like that. You're going to love it. Okay. What are we going to pull from? Yeah, we'll use this one. Okay, Zombie Tarot for the 3-day energies, and the 108 Oracle on top of it. And then I do have the Tarot of Oppositions to clarify, which is a different deck. I get for both of these, and for any tarot deck, I actually get different messages because of the imagery. So you kind of never know what's going to happen with the Tarot of Oppositions, but it's interesting. Apparently we're doing 3 for day 3. And the Fool. Oh, I like the Fool. Unknown, right? Maybe it's tying to this unknown, unseen. Some kind of new beginning that you did not foresee yourself having. You didn't necessarily plan on this, but you are a very enlightened being if you get the Fool energy. So you're already a very enlightened person with a lot of knowledge about spirit realm. And they're saying, get ready, because you're about to go on this new journey here with the Fool. A new beginning, a new journey. And I'm just getting that message, the unseen or unplanned new journey. But it seems like it's going to be something that you really like. That also is like a leadership position with the Emperor. So you could be being put in a position where you're going to lead others also with what you do. Oh, yay. Look what card is coming. And I was going to put it right here too. So, yay. Synchronicity. The Uranus. I guess it does sound better if you say Uranus, doesn't it? And it's here with the Inventor card. What did I say? Some sort of invention, innovation. That's what it is. That's what it is. You'll have to excuse my fingernails. I've been using my charcoal drawing today, so if they don't look spick and span, that's why. It is art. Okay, so invent, and that might be a sign too. Like if there's some sort of art or something that you like to do, maybe you do it in a really unique, special way. Because that androgen has to do with creative projects, and you know, I mean, most inventions start out as being like a creative project. So innovation, imagination, creative, gadgets, technology, excuse me, groundbreaking developments, okay to fail, do it again and again, inspiring ideas, a mastermind, setting trends, and the modern era. Okay, so we'll get clarification on this a little bit more, but there is something here about, see on this card, it is a Five of Pentacles, but clarifying the Five of Pentacles down here, you have the spilt milk, which on this card it says don't leave it in the past, regret, accidents happen, small things happen, it's a minor problem. So, and then the Five of Pentacles is a temporary situation. It is a hardship of some sort, but the imagery on the card too has somebody looking over this spilt garbage container or whatever, and everything else is kind of gone to hell where the person is. So, like, there's something that you shouldn't be so hard on yourself, because I'm thinking it has to do with, like, just because of the state of the world right now also. And that's really bothering me. I'm sorry. This is really bothering me. There we go. And that if there is any financial difficulty or even a health worry or concern, I mean, it's a real issue. It feels like beating yourself up for something that's not even your fault. Like being in a certain situation where we're worried here. Worried, but we're blaming ourselves a little bit too much when it seems to be like the outside conditions are making is making it a little harder. Okay, so I do feel like you definitely, it is temporary, Cody. You get out of it. We'll clarify it more to see what this is about. But the Chariot here is your victory. And so they're wanting you to see clearly that you have the Chariot archetype within you, which is a card of action and victory, self-awareness and balance. They're wanting you to know, like, how far you can go, because the mirror here is when we're self-aware and we're seeing things clearly. So it's like, they're wanting you to realize that you are going places, that you are going to get to this victory, and that this is only temporary. And that's the biggest message I'm getting from this. But it's a major arcana, and it is associated with victory, success, you know. So, and maybe even travel if we're going to get specific on that. But yeah, success, victory, Four of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles, bringing in some big choices or options. Oh, how cool. They're bringing in the message 42, the number 42 of, is it the modern hitchhiker of the galaxy? Is it the modern guide to, oh Lord. Okay, well anyway, that number is about, like, what was, when the computer system was asked, basically, like, what's the meaning of everything? What's it all about? And they're like, well, you can make whatever you want. And I'm sure somebody, if you know the exact Modern Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's it. And the number 42 is like, you can do whatever you want. You can have whatever you want. But you have to be self-aware and realize that about yourself as a creator first. You have to realize that you're the emperor in a boss archetype, even when you're not in the position of being the boss. You have to recognize that within yourself. And so that message is coming out. And isn't that the riddle? That's interesting with it coming out underneath the riddle. So the Four of Wands means that you're going to be victorious here. You're going to be victorious. You are going to be celebrating. You will be, it includes all the other wands. So it includes the partnerships and the alliances here that are to help you on your path to expand, to achieve major milestones in your life is what this represents. 1111, purpose, soul path, major things going on. And the fact that it's the two just makes sense with the whole analogy that you have choices, you have decisions that you have to make about this, about how you see yourself, where you're seeing yourself. Yeah, I mean, essentially they're like, okay, well, you're creating it. Things like this, Five of Pentacle and the spilt milk, they happen. But don't let that like derail you from your path here that you can create. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. So I do have abundance, and I think with the unchanged card, I'm going to say that something has gone on for a while where we felt tied to a situation where either the finances were not that great or the decision or the choice wasn't there as an option for a while, and now something's changing that. And I would be prepared for some abundance here with the grapes card to a situation that has not changed for a while. In the grand scheme of things, though, it was temporary, and that's like their main message here. So abundance, bearing fruit, harvest, prosperity, enjoying the fruits of your labor and wealth. Okay, so we'll get more on this. It could be also that there were not the options available, and now they become available. I'm kind of thinking that has something to do with that too. Okay, 3 cards for your day 3 for some reason. Page of Wands, 8 of Wands. Both of those are good news coming in, both of them. So good kind of communication, good news coming in. It involves passion. It involves inspiration. For some of you all, that is love, and it might be Cupid's arrow here hitting you. Communication about that. But both of them mean good news. Oh, and you have the most powerful card in the tarot for your archetype. Like to be in the power strength position. Resilient, strength, strong, powerful. And you have the confidence here and the authority of the Emperor. So both of those energies embodying that. Leo and the Aries are really they're going to put you on top. You'll feel like you're on top of the world here. Some sort of news. Like he's on top of the world here. I just love it when Spirit gets to, I get to play with Spirit here. I love it. Literally, he's on the top of the world. Achievement, recognition, overthrow, success. Victory, winner, conquest, mastery, bragging rights, carry the day. Plans are coming to fruition, and king of the mountain. So don't you dare lose your strength at this point, okay? Is all I have to say. You've done some things so right that you're so lined up right now. And something may be complicated. Look, this is another 5 now in your read. So this yarn card says, something was a hassle, something was difficult to figure out. But once you get it unraveled, once you work through something, here we have future gains, meaning that this card says it may have been a hassle to get to this point, but you're going to find out in the end that it was all worth it because of the future gains and because of this good news. I can't really top this that much. I mean, I will look here at, I'll look at the 5 of Pentacles and the Chariot. And something really, something about your innovation. All right, tell me more about why you're showing this to Pisces. Whoa, Four of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles. So this, and it's sideways. Okay, that means we're in a transition period. This means you can be having issues with managing resources or feeling grounded enough, needing to receive more, wanting to receive more, right? Maybe you have a lot of things that you take care of, people or other energies. I just felt something real hot. Anyway, that was interesting. Okay, so maybe there's other people that you take care of too, and as well as, you know, standing on business. And so something looks really good for your pentacle here. You will be healing from a situation, especially whatever this is. Some of you will really do need to have more faith in healing on all levels: financial, health, getting your rest. But the Four of Swords, part of the riddle, part of the riddle is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, taking time out from the noise, from the fight, protecting your energy by getting enough sleep, rest. It's part of the riddle. It's part of the mystery here. Why? Okay. Why is this Four of Swords? When I say that, they're having me, they're having me look here at this Queen of Pentacles with the mirror. So what they're saying is that you need time out for self-reflection. Oh, well, and here it is with the mirror too. Yeah, you need time out with self-reflection and to rest up, because it's like getting your energy. Something about getting your energy back, seeing yourself clearly. Seeing yourself clearly, not the situation or direct experience that you're having. Don't define yourself by that experience. Okay. Day 2. Ace of Cups. Well, they can make it better, can't they? Gift from the universe. Source, God, creator, whatever you want to use as a name, is handing you this big cup. It's a big cup. It has love, but also you have these lotus flowers here in the background. Look, that's spiritual completions, ascension. There's something that you have done very well. There's some sort of growth that you have had, especially during this Five of Pentacles energy. You've done something. You're spiritually, something is like impeccable about you, and I feel like that's like, this is a big cup of, this is your reward. Thank you for drinking from the love of God. You know, it's big. Like, thank you for finding your thirst was quenched through your some sort of growth with your spirituality, because you drank from the right cup is what I'm hearing. You drank from the right cup, and now this big cup's going to be given to you. Tell me about all this good news. It's unseen. This good news is unseen. Oh, but you'll see it soon. You'll see it soon. I have the moon in the reverse and the magician in the reverse. Look, I think, okay, this is how I'm interpreting it. You are getting to a point where something is going to be revealed to you, because the point that you may be at right now might be in this other energy where you're like, you know what? I'm not even sure if I want to manifest anymore. I'm not feeling motivated. These are old tools. I don't know what it is, but that it's not like, I don't see this as negative or anything like that. I'm just seeing, like, right at the moment when you think everything's not going to work out, or that something's too complicated, something's going to be revealed to you. And as of right now, it's unseen, but this is definitely saying that it's about to be very much so revealed to you. that you will be celebrating. 3 of Cups. And then we have the grapes again. I think that there's some sort of, for some of you all, love. But I think this is also tied to you finding that spiritual abundance within yourself. And then you're going to be experiencing it through this energy, this power of love. Yeah. Bringing in abundance for you. Because you saw yourself clearly and you loved yourself. That doesn't mean we're perfect. But, you know, I always feel that these higher powers that be, they know whether or not a heart is pure and whether the intention is true. That's what's looked at, is the person's heart. And I'm getting tingles as I'm saying that on my crown chakra. So that's very important. All these 5s. Ooh, you are a leader. Yeah. You are a leader. 28. They're affirming you are a leader. You can bring people together and you can complete and achieve some beautiful things. And look at all these 5s. 5 5s here. 2 5s right here. Master number 55. Substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. And 25. You are intelligent. Yeah, well, inventor, innovation. The Uranus card. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. Is what I've got for you all. So I'm sending love and light. Bye.